So yeah, I think there's just something that people love about having a hot burger. You know, it's affordable, it's comforting, it's familiar. Fried chicken will always be a favourite for people. That was always my plan, you know. My name's Rick Unuia. I'm the owner of Soul Shack Hot Chicken. I've always had a passion for cooking. Probably my late teens when I started flatting, learning to cook from there. My inspiration from cooking probably from my dad, really. He's from Rarotonga. He's always kind of cooked for himself. He used to make us Rarotongan donuts and boil-ups. Probably, you know, if you would call it probably Rarotongan or, you know, New Zealand soul food, really. I found out about Nashville hot chicken and just started kind of experimenting. And of all the fried chicken that I love, it's probably spicy fried chicken is probably my favorite. So after discovering Nashville hot chicken, I just started experimenting with recipes, playing with spice mixes, and I eventually came up with my own secret spice mix with a little bit of help from Johnny Ray of Howling Rays in LA. I kind of emailed him and just basically hassled him and told him to kind of like, oh look, this is what I'm doing in Wellington. I'm just a little chicken joint in Wellington, New Zealand. I'm trying to do Nashville hot chicken. And he was like, hey, happy to help you. Soul Shack probably had its base in Porirua, just a little kiosk in Porirua. The hot chicken just became really popular and stuff, and we had people from Wellington coming out specifically for it. We had people coming from Palmerston North specifically for it, and that's where I realised that it was just becoming a bit of a winner. So a place in the Reading complex opened up for us to come in and do our Nashville hot chicken, and we started doing Nashville hot chicken there. It was exciting, it was great, but of course it closed down and stuff, and we got given this food cart behind me to lease. I've got to give thanks to Sean Golding from Golding's Dive Bar, who's given us the use of his cart to keep our chicken in the city, he said. He said, we can't take your chicken away from the city, we need to have your chicken in the city. So, you know, I have to give him full credit and full love, you know, for giving us the opportunity to be here. The number one specialty, of course, is Nashville hot chicken. I absolutely love it. Our Sandos are probably the number one kind of big seller that we do. Everyone seems to love our hot chicken Sandos. We have a very simple bun that we toast, that we put our chipotle mayo on, bit of lettuce, bit of cheese, and some pickles in there as well. And with the chicken, it's just a simple buttermilk fried chicken that we kind of dip into flour, just bread it very simply, and we just fry it, you know, and we use boneless chicken thigh. Once that's kind of like fried, you know, to perfection as we call it, we kind of dip it into a masala oil and stuff, which is kind of like a spiced oil, and that allows our spice rub to kind of stick to the oil and stuff as well. So it gives it that kind of coating, that Nashville kind of spice and heat coating that Nashville hot chicken is really famous for. There's just a lot of soul behind it and a lot of familiarity, and there's just, yeah, and right now there seems to be a lot of want for it as well. Level 1's always a good place to start. You know, you can always go hotter next time, but it's, you know, we don't want to ruin your day and stuff by going too hot. I do recall one time had this Fijian Indian fella who he came and got a burger and he said, oh, you apparently do the hottest burgers. Yeah, give us a level 4, we want a level 4. So we warned him, of course, you know. And he had the level 4 and he's like, oh yeah, it's pretty hot. Oh, I'll be back in a minute. So he came back 10 minutes later and he gave me the clap and he was like, oh, hey bro, like you got me bro, you got me and stuff. Like hottest thing he's had in 10 years. The people who really can handle the level 4 spice is quite remarkably, generally short white girls. Everyone else kind of like, yeah, falls flat. So yeah, it's quite funny. I think Wellington, you know, has always been a foodie capital. I think it's always looking for new food experiences. It's small enough, it's communal enough, and I think like it's just a great spot. And I'm Wellington born and based, so you know, Wellington is kind of where I'm familiar with. So you know, I'm happy to bring it to Wellington and yeah, just see Soul Shack thrive really. At the end of the day in Wellington, I think it's exciting. Yeah. What's great about having a food truck is that, you know, generally the food you'll get from them is like authentic, it's genuine, and it's made, you know, from the owner of the business as well. So there's a lot of love there, and you're always going to get it like, you know, served by the people who, you know, have that love as well and stuff, and they really care about their businesses. Yeah, in 10 years, I feel strong that, you know, Soul Shack will, you know, have quite a few shops around the country. Yeah. Kids, parents, old people, you know, all sorts of people kind of, you know, I mean, who doesn't like fried chicken at the end of the day, you know? I just delivered the food that I like to eat, and that was, yeah, really exciting to see that other people loved it too.